drivers, start your engines.
So, the engines were fired as the ARCA series drivers were ready to take on and conquer Madison International Speedway in Wisconsin. So, the stories in coming into the race were probably one of the biggest was a brand new recruit and rookie, the blue Jimmy Fan 48 in the 136 color, with M&M's and Valvoline sponsoring his car for the entire season. And this is a fact. If he does win one or two ARCA races this season, it's a possibility he may move up to the Truck Series. That is, if NASCAR Fan 20, who owns Fastlane Motorsports, has a ride available for next season in the Truck Series. As of right now, the blue Jimmy Fan 48 is currently in the 136 ride for Fastlane Motorsports. Sarah Cornett Cheng with 2 wins already at New Jersey and Talladega was already locked into the ARCA Racing Series playoffs. And another thing I'd like to point out is that Madison was the second to last race of the regular season, and after the checker flag flies at Winchester, the chase begins, starting at Iowa Speedway, which is not too far now. Your pole sitter was Tyler Aldi in the 12 color. Bobby Hamilton Jr. was alongside. The green flag waved with intense racing. Will Kimmel, with a great start from a little assistance from Bobby Gernhardt, leads the first lap of the race. Here comes Gernhardt to the inside of Will Kimmel, and this is where things get interesting, where both he and Kimmel are side by side, battling for position. Just what we all love to see when it comes to short tracks. And right here, Will Kimmel slides out of line, out of the groove, which will give the advantage to Gernhardt to win the race. And as for the blue Jimmy Fan 48 right there, he had a shot to come. If he can hold on, he would place second place in just his first start. And as they enter turn 1, they exit out of turn 2, Tyler Young in the 12 car gets into the back of Brad Smith, which sends him around into the wall. Will Kimmel nowhere to go, who had a bad day already, choking the win away when he messed up in turn 1 in the previous lap. And it got worse when Brad Smith lost control, or it spun out, and Will Kimmel had nowhere to go. He couldn't go low, he couldn't go high. And, well, he was just a victim in Brad Smith's crash. As for Bobby Gernhardt, he would turn out to be the winner at Madison, with the blue Jimmy Fan 48 holding on to second place. Not bad for a rookie. Bobby Jr. came home third. Tyler Young with the 4th place. Darrell Basham comes home 5th. John Westelli, who won Michigan, places 6th. Kevin Thomas Jr. in the 21 car places 7th. Thomas Prater 8th, Sarah Cornett Cheng 9th, and Frank Kimmel 10th. And here is what the point standings looked like after the checker flag flew at Madison. Sarah Cornett Cheng holds on to first place. NASCAR Fan 20 surprisingly still holds on to second place. So I'm actually surprised by this. Brad Smith moves up to 3rd. Kyle Benjamin is 4th. Frank Kimmel is 5th. Steve Fox is 6th. Bobby Gernhardt moves up a spot, fresh out of the win at Madison. Thomas Prater is 8th. Gene Paul is 9th, and Will Kimmel currently is 10th in the standings. So with that being said, Winchester would be the last race of the regular season of the ARCA series, which means this is the final nail for the drivers who are in a must-win situation and a must-get into the playoffs. The next race for Season 4 will be at the wine country of California in the Sonoma Valleys and Mountains. In other words, the NASCAR Sprint Cup Series, after racing at Michigan, which was the previous race, will go road course racing, which means they will turn left and right at Infineon Raceway, which is the 16th round of the touring series, and Carl Edwards' last race with Jack Roush, who is a current car owner for Roush Fenway Racing. And as for Mr. Gernhardt himself, he enjoys himself in Victory Circle in Madison, Wisconsin. Man, I can't speak today. And for some reason, I might have to do this from now on, since, well, maybe, yeah, I'm going to have to do this from the time being, giving you the highlights of every race of Season 4, since YouTube Capture is now out of date, and since it won't upload the entire race. So, I'm going to have to do the highlight reel. So, this is going to be a good one. Anyway, Bobby Gernhardt wins for the first time of Season 4. And if it's enough, if he comes in at least in a decent spot in the next race, he is definitely a chase contender. That's pretty much all I have to say. So this is Dale Jr. Fan, and I'll see you at Infineon as I'm signing off from that for now. As Bobby Gernhardt is still in victory lane and interviewing the press, fresh out of this win at Madison, as he and Kellogg's celebrate a moment that was so long in coming since Speed Weeks of Season 4.